welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day. I want you to go grab a cup of tea, a coffee, a matcha, a glass of wine, whatever little drinky you want, and let's discuss some books. So I thought I would film a video of new to me authors and books, specifically fantasy authors. I think it would be really fun to do to help me clear off some of the books on my physical TBR and everything else. So I've picked 6 different books. So here are the 3 books on my physical TBR from my shelf, and then 2 that I don't own, but I have been seeing them everywhere. And I've decided that I want to really read them. So we'll start with the ones that I have on Kindle Unlimited first. The first book on my radar for this video is Quicksilver by Callie Hart. I picked this book up in July actually, and I read 3 chapters of it and I immediately put it down because I was not in a fantasy mood. I've heard amazing things about Quicksilver. Abby again coming at it with another good recommendation. The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. I also have been dying to read Dance of Thieves and Vow of Thieves, but I do know that is a prequel trilogy for that you should read beforehand. The next book on my radar is The Starlight Hair by Amelia Howard. So I got this book sent to me from Avon. And some of the tropes for this are deadly contest for a bride, tortured prince, epic quest, ancient shadow daddy, touch her and die trope, a bladesmith blessed by the stars, a prince with a dangerous secret, a god bound in shadows. This sounds really good, and it looks short and sweet, so that's on there. The next book on my radar is The 13th Child by Erin A. Craig. Picked this up from Barnes & Noble because I love the spine of it. And like, look at how it's like reflecting. So I don't know much about this, but it looks very good. Haley from the Common Room Shop just read this in one of her vlogs, and I loved listening to her talk about it, and she rated it 4 stars. So I'm excited about that. Next book on my radar is An Ember in the Ashes by Savad Tahir. So I've heard an amazing reviews on this. Joe and Hallie also talked about it too in their recent videos. So I'm very excited for this. I thought you guys could follow along with me. It is currently Monday. I will update y'all later. Peace. Hello. I have been bedazzling and listening to An Ember in the Ashes for the past few hours, and I just wanted to show you guys my updated bedazzle work. It is not a ton, but it's going along. I did Andarna and this circle in like a different gold that I'm gonna do the details here. I really like how Andarna looks. So I started An Ember in the Ashes, and I don't know how exactly to describe it, but we're following Laia and Elias, and it is in both of their point of views right now. Basically, Elias is in his last year, the greatest military academy, and Laia is just a common girl who lives with her family, with her grandparents and her brother. And within the first chapter, her brother gets arrested for treason and she goes on the run from military personnel, essentially. So I read the whole first part already. I have one chapter left in part 1. Definitely liking it. So even on the back here, it says Laya is a slave, Ellis is a soldier, neither is free. And it's kind of heavy, I would say. It's definitely got some harder topics, and it's a YA novel, which I think is kind of crazy. There's a lot of slavery, of abuse, physical and mental abuse, and everything in between. Really liking these two characters and their storylines, and how within the first 120 pages how their storylines have come apart based off what the back of the book says, that both of their storylines are going to cross, and I'm really excited for that. I don't know exactly where it's gonna go, but I am definitely liking it and how it's going so far. The audiobook is very good. I love when audiobooks have dual narrators in them instead of just like one narrator changing up or just reading over both chapters. So I like that we're bouncing back and forth. I'm really excited to see how their storylines cross, because now Laya is a slave and she's essentially going to the military academy. Very intrigued. I have some updates for you guys. So last night I started an Ember in the Ashes and I was bedazzling. I got to page 150 today. Last night I was at part 2 and I'm really enjoying this and how it's playing out. The two characters just cross paths for the first time and I loved that. I was highlighting on my Kindle and I was like, internally, like a little scream. So I'm very excited to see how this is going to go. So I also decided today that I might start later this week Metal Slinger by Rachel Snyder. So that is potentially on my radar. I'm gonna add that into the 6 books that I'm considering reading this week. So obviously you guys will be updated. I might be buddy reading this with Sydney. I'm actually going to my cabin this weekend to celebrate Thanksgiving. We've gone for the last 4 years, my family has, so I'm very excited. We just got 8 inches of snow and it's supposed to continue to snow for the rest of the week. Let me show you what it looks like because I'm so excited. So that's like our camera footage. So I'm so excited to go up there and get cozy and read, and you guys will obviously see here firsthand. I should probably start a Christmas book, but you know what? I'm not in the mood for any Christmas books this year, and I feel like Christmas books are really hit or miss with me because they're all romance books, and I don't know, they just aren't like my favorite. So I, as of right now, I'm not picking up a Christmas book besides Spectacular. Like I said in my last vlog, that I'm reading that in December with Samara. So I'm very excited to buddy read that with her just for the Christmas vibes. And then again, A Court of Frost and Starlight for Winter Solstice. Those are probably, as of right now, don't quote me. Please quote me. Those are the only 2 Christmas-y related books that I plan to pick up. So I plan to read a little bit more of this, get cozy, which you will see. Peace. Happy Wednesday. So I just got off work and it is the day before Thanksgiving, which if you don't know, that's like the biggest bar night of the year. So I thought I would do a little get ready with me. So my drinks of choice. Got some water. Gotta stay hydrated. And then black cherry high noon. Not like my makeup is revolutionary or anything. It's just what I found works for me. First, I start with this concealer from NARS. I don't have foundation, so I'm just gonna put this underneath my eyes. But then also, I have like really pigmented like cheeks. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that on here just to settle this down, even though I'm literally gonna put an absurd amount of blush on. Okay, next I am going to go in with Dibs little thing behind my cheekbones. Fine. And I love this stuff. It's Piggy. Miss Piggy. It's the name of it. I love blush. Okay, so I use the Tarte Lit XL mascara, and it's so good. And Maybelline's Super Stay Ink Cream. Yeah, so that's a look. Hello. Happy Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving to all my girlies who celebrate. I have a glass of cherry wine, I believe is what it is. And if you hear scraping in the background, that is Peyton. No shoveling, because we are up north at our cabin. Let me show you a little bit. I'm like in a winter wonderland out here. Like, stop it. It's gorgeous. I will definitely be showing more throughout the few days that I'm here. But I wanted to give you a reading update while we sip in Yep. I've been reading An Ember in the Ashes, and I'm actually really liking it. Like I've said, she's a slave, he is a soldier, neither of them are free. Elias is going through these trials right now, and Laya is a slave, quote unquote. She is a slave. She is definitely a slave, but I say quote unquote because she put herself in this situation, and you figure out why she puts herself in this situation when you read it. She's being a spy right now and uncovering secrets of the military academy. So I have exactly 115 pages left, and I think I'm gonna try to finish before the rest of my family gets up here. And I'm like in a gorgeous setting with a lovely glass of wine, and I couldn't be more thankful for our cabin that we have. And it's in the middle of the woods, like middle of nowhere, nothing glamorous about it, but and it's not like one of those picturesque cabins that you see all over the place. It's small, it's perfect. You know what? We don't care, because we come here to have quality family time together, and that's why we love it. Let's go get cozy and read. Definitely it's taken me by surprise. I don't know if it's 5-star yet, but I am hooked, and I am sat, and I will remain seated and we're gonna go peace out and read. So, peace, baby. Hello. Happy Saturday. I have not updated you guys in a minute, since Thursday, I think. Only because yesterday we were just spending time with family and hanging out. We went Black Friday shopping at Meijer, which is literally a grocery store here, but it's so fun. And we all got a bunch of cute stuff. This cute little Carhartt hat. I just love the little moon. Isn't it cute with Michigan? So cute. Also got this cute little mug from Meijer. So, or mug, coffee cup, whatever you want to call it. So she's cute, and I made a little coffee so we can chit chat. So, little update. Finished an Ember in the Ashes, and I really like this book. I think definitely the way that it went and the way that it ended and everything, it makes me want to continue the series because I'm very curious how the two main characters are going to handle the next 3 books, because this is a 4-book series. So I really want to know what happens in the next 3, and I want to hear more about the main commandant and everything there is to know about this book, because it left off on a little cliffhanger and it was very exciting. The last like 100 pages were very fast paced and there was a lot going on. Anyway, it's really good. And then last night I started Metal Slinger, and it's actually really good so far. I'm about 15% into it and I'm really liking the pacing of it. Bryn is at Market Day, and like her community hasn't been invited to Market Day in a really, really long time. So she's at Market Day, and by the end of it, something happens and they ruin their peace treaty. Now it's a few days later. One of the soldiers that she saw on Market Day is there to claim her. So I just got to, like, I know where it's going because based off the description on the back, but I'm like, he just got to their community, so I'm very, very interested in this. So I plan to pick that up, but I'm also kind of in like an audiobook mood, and I have the audio of The 13th Child, so I might start that right now. I can't bring myself to sit down and read just yet, so I think that if I start the audio of this, which is so pretty, that it'll hold my attention, and then I will want to pick back up Metal Slinger. Let's go read. Guys, I filmed that whole clip and I looked like an absolute gremlin with my hair like that.
Welcome back to Reading with Rossi. We here with the brother. Just wanted to show y'all what it's looking like tonight.
Are you doing it right?
Do I turn it off now?
No, it's recording. It's recording. Yeah, it's recording.
What are you guys gonna do now?
Come on, Diva.
Take one up.
Hello, happy Sunday. Finally home now after being up north for the weekend. I'm so sad because I miss the snow already and there's like barely any here. But I made a Shirley Temple because I wanted a little drink. Cheers. But I wanted to give you guys an update. I listened to this in the car ride home, so it's a 4-hour ride, but I probably listened to this for 2.5 hours, and I am currently on chapter 18 and page 157, and I like it a lot so far. Like it's really good. So it's very fast paced, and it's about Hazel, who's the 13th child in her family, and when she was born, her parents had to give her up because they didn't have enough money to support 13 children. So they essentially gave her up to the gods, and out of death essentially comes in and takes her. For the first like 12 years of her life, he like gives their family money or whatever for the daughter, but she lives miserably. Like she lives in a barn and everything. So on her 12th birthday, she runs into some issues, and the god of death comes and takes her away, and he leaves her in the between and essentially just says, read all of these books and you will become a healer. So she spends a whole year living in the between, growing a garden, learning everything that she can about the anatomy and physiology. He becomes very like knowledgeable and everything, and he says he'll give her a gift. So each year he gives her a gift on her birthday, and for her 13th birthday he brings her to a different house in a town and says, you are now the healer, and if you touch people's cheeks you can see what you need to heal that person. So now I'm on her 16th birthday, so I've jumped. But Merrick is kind of like the Shepherd King from the Shepherd King duology. I'm getting very much that vibe of him and how like dark and mysterious he is, and how he's always in Elspeth's mind and everything, and just like his vibes very much match his vibes. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's very like whimsical. I feel like it would be a great fall read because of all of the little pieces that are going through. So we'll see how this goes. Like I said, I'm liking it. I listened to a lot of the audio. I'll keep you updated. And then I'm also still reading Metal Slinger. Last night I got to chapter 18 and I'm really enjoying it so far. I love it. I love the vibes. I haven't read anything that is whimsical vibes of like the ocean, and I love the ocean. And I love Pirates of the Caribbean, and I have yet to find a book that is kind of like it. This does have like the ocean vibe, and I like it. But if you have any like Pirates of the Caribbean recs, drop them below. I know my girl Rut is writing a novel called Drowned in the Name of Love, and it has everything that I want in a romance book that has like the Pirates of the Caribbean vibes. So I'm very excited for her book to come out on February 14th. So it's Pirates of the Caribbean meets Once Upon a Broken Heart, slow burn, found family, YA romantasy, morally gray MMC, betrayal, secrets, and then it has pirates, sea creatures, gods, curses, art, and a lot of love. So if you haven't followed her yet, please go because this book is going to be so cute. And I'm so excited for it. She is such a sweet girl, and I can't wait to read her writing. But yes, so these are my 2 reads right now. And I'm about 33% into Metal Slinger and 32% into The 13th Child. So I'm probably gonna read a little bit more of these and call it a night. We will see. We took family photos today and they were so cute, so pretty. I loved them. But other than that, gonna have a chill Sunday night, relax, read a little bit before the big work week, and I think I'll update you guys tomorrow. If I don't, thank you so much for watching this week's Read With Me for a Week and Read New Authors. I think I found a new girly that I like. I definitely am going to give Erin some more tries, and same with Saba. I am so excited to finish the rest of an Ember in the Ashes series, and I will definitely be looking into Rachel to see when she's going to come out with more books as well, because I know Metal Slinger is a series. So, but if I don't update you guys tomorrow, peace baby. I hope you have a great